ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And we're underway here in South Philly. And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Get set, get set. Run around, set.
They'll go play action with Purdy. He gets this complete to his rookie fourth-round pick. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
I'm all for giving the ball to your fullback and giving him a chance to get in on the action, but I don't love running him side to side. That's the running back's job. If you're going to give it to the fullback, plow ahead, come on offensive line, let's get some push. But now you find yourself losing yardage. I just don't love the call.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Right back to the fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that. Third and 11. On play action, here's Purdy, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Willis. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And mark him down up beyond the 30. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He'll take care of it himself, picks up the first down, and a gain of 12. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. Willis now to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The decision to keep it pays off. It's a pickup of 13 and a first down.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out stopped.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw, here's Willis. He's got the 2021 Heisman Award. That's DeVonta Smith. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. No issues there. This one is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Play action. Here's Purdy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the count. And he's going to struggle to get that to the line, maybe a yard. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd down and 9.
Get set.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
Get set.
We'll go play action, Purdy. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7. Purdy gonna put it up again. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but it can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So, wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Yeah, the second he threw that ball, Mike, that just felt like a hope and a prayer. He just threw that thing up saying, I hope my guy comes down with it. Ball placement wasn't really where it needed to be and ends up going the other way.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. It's second down.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key. And from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On the set.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Throwing is Willis. Coming up, and that's the tight end Likely. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
5 yards on the play.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment.
Okay, ready?
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Ready? Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Now Willis. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Renardo Green.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Purdy out wide to Pearsall on the RPO. Down the right sideline. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco.
The kicker on for the point after.
A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Throwing, Willis. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
On the ready.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Willis to throw. This one is caught by Dotson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have an Eagles first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready?
To throw is Willis. Open receiver is Dotson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
The throw here is complete. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
Cougar 19, Viking 18. Ready.
Throwing, Willis. That's holding at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up fourth and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes. And now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
Ready?
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is fourth and goal.
Ready?
Here's Willis. And this will pay off. It is caught. Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second TD catch of the season. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles are on top. It's now 10-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Outside. Watch out.
They'll try to run with their fullback. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 29. Here's second down and 7. Shotgun snap to Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Oh, he landed it at the right spot, just had the wrong spin. He goes into the end zone, touchback. The ball's coming out to the 20-yard line.
Come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get that out to Barkley. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second down.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They face second down and 7.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
26. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Willis now to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Willis. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Oh, the ball's out. The Niners have got it.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
San Francisco.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's in. Touchdown, 49ers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
The kicker on
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Willis now to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be second down. Throwing is Willis. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now, faking the give. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
No problem there on the extra point. And the 49ers are out to a 21-10 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Ready.
To throw, here's Willis. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Throwing, Willis. That'll be taken in by Parker. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Game 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 49ers, 38
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. They run out of the gun with Barkley. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
A gain there of 11. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Good blocking to the 15. And he's down at the 3. What a run. Give him 27. And it's 1st and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Down Willis. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles are able to get it back within a score.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, 49ers.
Go ahead.
Off the play fake. Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Ty Robinson there defensively for the tackle. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught off this side. It's complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
Get set.
Back to throw. Purdy. They set up the screen to James. And he will get into the end zone. Jordan James. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Inside the 20. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Get set. Up.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
Get set. Up.
Throwing is Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 6.
Box, 18.
Throwing again is Purdy. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
On third down, it's Purdy. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Purdy gonna put it up again. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
I'm not sure how many guys grew up wanting to be an NFL fullback. Like, they don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
Get set.
And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their Week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in Week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for an Eagles first down.
Great.
He'll step up and run. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
2nd down and 3.
No touch.
On play action, Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays, stay ahead of the chains. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher.
No touch that. Trimmer. No touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's taken in, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line, and for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Good.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Niners will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Purdy. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I really like the personnel adjustment by the defensive coordinator, Mike. They go dime coverage, so they're going to bring out 6 defensive backs, really play the pass and muddy it up with as many pass defenders as you can. Nowhere to go with the ball, and now we got to see, does the offensive coordinator, when he sees that dime package, take the field?
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. They'll drop to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They send the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This about as short as you can get. His kick is perfect. And the 49ers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Hurts. He's going to look downfield once again. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
For the Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown. Here comes 2nd and 4.
A.J. Brown. A 6-yard pickup brings up
To throw is Hurts.
at the 19-yard line.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 6.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level